to Mark for a look at your weather, and you're taking us up to the mountain.
You like that? We got a little cap cloud over the mountain.
That's gorgeous, yeah.
Pretty neat. That just means it looks like there's not a UFO sitting on top of the mountain. It means there's a layer of moist air. It's being pushed up by the mountain, condenses into cloud cover, then goes away on the far side of the mountain. Then we have some lower level clouds there as well, but really nice. 57 degrees up at Ski Bowl, so still pretty comfortable up there. Big picture, we have more dry than wet the next 7 days. There are hints, maybe something just beyond that. But for the wet days, we see sprinkles or a shower again early tomorrow. And then next Tuesday, I think, is our next decent chance for showers. Now, speaking of that, there are hints. I've been saying for a few days, we don't see any signs of an imminent start to the rainy season. That said, there are hints of a wetter pattern, maybe about the middle of next week, beyond our 7-day forecast, maybe Wednesday or so. If so, could that be the beginning of the rainy season? Or are we going to ease into it and things start turning a little bit wetter? Possibly. All right, here's a live view. You can see a shower south of downtown Portland right now. We have some very light sprinkles moving around. It's 70 degrees there. Travel Salem camera, you can see it's 72 degrees. So actually in the valley, it was a little warmer than I expected today, but we were 11 degrees cooler at 5 p.m. now compared to yesterday at 5. So it did cool off. And you can see the current temps hanging right around 70 here in Portland. That's pretty typical. Upper 60s is normal for this time of the year. So a sprinkle or a shower west of the Cascades tonight. It appears the best chance for showers will probably be up against the Cascade west slopes. With the cloud cover sticking around all night, it's going to be warmer. We're going to stay in the 50s west side, mainly 40s east of the Cascades. So we just have no big weather systems approaching. High pressure is going to try to take over a little bit more, which means the chance of rain is pretty low. So here's the forecast cloud cover tomorrow morning. You can see how all the clouds are banked up against the west slopes of the Cascades. And that best chance for sprinkles overnight or early tomorrow morning. I think the bulk of the daylight hours tomorrow will be turning sunny. It's gets sunnier as the day goes on. And it should be dry tomorrow, I think, in the metro area, unless we get a morning sprinkle like you saw at 5 or 6 a.m. There's a hint of a little weather disturbance, maybe bringing a sprinkle to the coast around late tomorrow evening, but that's it. So then Thursday, a lot of cloud cover in eastern Oregon, but kind of quiet on Thursday. A lot of sunshine. Notice the offshore easterly wind has returned on Thursday, so that warms us up a bit. Friday looks nice and warm as well, so this is pretty easy forecasting, folks. Nothing too dramatic happening. Not cold, not warm, not a ton of rain, no thunderstorms, no high winds. So the pretty pleasant fall weather is going to continue. I was checking out. What was that, Fred Meyer? Because, you know, that's where you can round up with that little yellow thing. The two ladies there were talking about what a great fall it's been, and they don't want it to rain. But it will rain at some point, right? So shower chance at 8 a.m., but it's a pretty slim shower chance. Sun is appearing by noon. A lot of sunshine tomorrow afternoon, but it's a cooler atmosphere, so we'll still, even with the sunshine, only get up to around 70. A little warmer Thursday and Friday. Pretty pleasant weather. 7-day forecast then. What do we see for the weekend? Still nice. We've upped the temperatures a little bit. Again, temperatures well above average. No records, but very warm for mid-October. I almost said August. October. And then maybe a change about next Tuesday. If we get a showery day, we're going to be way down in the 60s because we're heading into the second half of October. Okay, again, we'll take a closer look at the latest stats now on Milton, which is intensified once again during the afternoon hours. That'll be coming up at the bottom of the hour in my first alert forecast.